Greetings, everyone. Kyle here. Welcome to 2024, and good riddance to 2023. First of all, I need to point out the obvious. My bedroom is in, let's just say it's a bit of a mess at the moment. I wish this is something that I can say that is for the good, but I was hoping to make this video like a couple days earlier, but I just haven't had the time to do it, and that's because I'm just gonna cut straight to the point. My family has to move. We're staying in the same town, luckily, which is probably one of the better things about it. But it's I don't know how I can describe it without giving away any details regarding my family, because my phone's going off. I don't give a crap right now. I'm doing one single take, so if this video comes off as sloppy, I do apologize. But this is something that we've known since July of 2023, and we have to be out by Saturday. I'm not gonna let that be like the sole thing that I'm gonna be talking about for this video, but I still wanted to make one last video to kind of not only act as like a little bit of a memorial of our old home in a way, but also just give myself something to do that still involves what I enjoy doing under this roof for the last time. But I think for this video, I just wanted to maybe recap the year a little bit. You can go on my neck, Pre-Marina. So, but yeah, 2023, as I kind of hinted earlier, it sucked. Like, you might think, oh, wait, but you had such a good year on your channel. Why did you think 2023 was terrible? Well, for one, you would be right if you had that thought. Like, last year was easily the best year I ever had for the channel. Like, we hit 100 subs, and we hit 150. So, we could very well be on track to hit 200 by this year, which is just mind-blowing to me, and thank you. I never got to make a video commemorating 100 subs at all last year. I just didn't have the time to do it. So I would love to do. Maybe I'll wait for 200 subs to make a proper subscriber special video. But until that time comes, I have other important matters to touch on, such as the move, as you can probably tell, because my room's not really in a condition for me to make videos at the moment, unfortunately. So I should probably, since that's kind of what's bringing me down at the moment, uploads are going to be slowed down significantly. So the One Shot Infinity podcast, that's not going to be happening this weekend. Maybe next week. That'll all depend on how good our internet is going to be at the new house. So I strongly recommend that you follow me on Twitter and whatnot to keep up with updates. And for those that do follow me on Twitter, some of you probably already saw my end of year message, but yeah, since I did want to recap 2023 a little bit, like I said, it was last year was a bit of a disaster. It was a disaster, to say the least. I've had long stretches of depression. The summer in general was just crap. The vacation was fine, but it wasn't as good as I hoped it to be. Very little day trips. The weather was awful. Just everything about summer was just crap. had a couple deaths in the family as well, and of course, the elephant in the room, which I've touched on a couple times, is just the move. This whole thing has just been it's been taking a toll on me mentally, and I can't really bring myself to be in as good of a mood as I usually am to make content. Like, I have such a backlog of videos, and maybe I'll get around to editing those, but who knows? I think for the time being, I really need to take some time off to not only get settled in to the new house, but also to just take care of myself, because my mental health has really taken a nosedive during this whole thing, and it's because it's this room, this bedroom right here that has been my my god. Like, we converted this room. This wasn't originally a bedroom, but we converted it into one like 10 years ago. And this has been this house has been my it's been my comfort space for the last like 20 years or so. And a part of my life has just been ripped from me. And the fact that we can't even be home for my birthday, which is coming up on Monday, like that, it just sucks. Like, that said, I'd much rather have us be moving now instead of have us working on moving stuff on my birthday. So I guess that's like probably one of the few good things out of moving happening now, but it's still not coming along that easily. Like, I wish I can show you the full extent of what my bedroom looks like right now. None of my plushies are on my desk. My TV, as you can tell, my TV set is just gone. I have the drawers from the stand, as my dad took the TV and the stand to the new house, but we're gonna transport the drawers separately. But yeah, you can tell there's nothing there. It's just the remnants of what used to be there. Oh boy, just boxes on boxes on boxes. My room, like, I have been dreading this so much. I said I didn't want to make this video about the move, and I kind of am. Like, this, it's kind of just been the main thing that's been on my mind for the last week or so. And the fact that this is how we start off 2024 is, it sucks. It really sucks. But what else happened in 2023? Well, I might as well talk about last month, actually, because last month was one of the best months for the channel, even though it was the countdown to the beginning of the end of our time in this house. The holidays were okay, but it definitely felt a little empty. And I think it's just because of the move, and also the fact that not as much family was able to be here with us as compared to other years, compared to past years. You're doing Prima Arena. But of course, there was the daily short series that I did for the TCG holiday calendar. That was so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed making that. Like, that was some of the best creativity that I had put out on the channel. Come on, buddy. There we go. But yeah, that was like one of the. I think that was probably the first series. Let me move the mic so you can see Premier in his face. There we go. But yeah, that was like the first series I got to complete here on YouTube, which is kind of sad in a way, because I tried to do new Pokemon Snap. I quietly canceled that and just finished the game on my own terms. And of course, there's my Pokemon Infinity Let's Play that's kind of in limbo. I have the next 2 episodes recorded. I just haven't gone around to editing those, and I I recorded those episodes back in August, and here we go into January, and I still haven't gotten around to editing those. I think maybe once we move into the house, that could be a project that I could work on alongside my retrospective video of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which that's a video I wanted to get out back in November, but again, didn't have the time to do it. Like I became overwhelmed near the end of the year, but the content that I got to put out in December especially was amazing. Like I think one of the best things that I did about that series was actually incorporate like a little bit of voice acting with my plushies, and it also gave me a chance to show off a little bit of my collection a little bit, which was no doubt a good thing, because it got me to be more creative and original with each short, because before I was like, okay, which game do I swap for after a certain amount of days? Because before, as you saw, I just used the same shot for the first 4 days, where I would just be sitting in front of my TV with a different game running in the background, serving as a backdrop, and I think it was around the 5th when I was like, maybe I should get more creative and be more original and just have more fun with it, because I had a feeling it would get stale after a few more days. So that was like, okay, maybe I should use my plushies and have them and give them a character for each short. And that was one of the best things that I did for that series. It made the videos way more interesting, I feel like. A lot of the voices did come out kind of cringy as a result, but I don't care. I really don't care, because the most important thing is I got to have fun making those videos, and the shorts themselves, they got decent views. Like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, those got over 2,500 views. What else did well? Day 22, that got over 1,000. Like for in terms of YouTube Shorts, it's not quite as much as regular long form videos, but it was definitely something to give me something to do every single day in terms of content, which is something that I typically don't do, which is definitely something that I wanted to do in 2023, but couldn't for a multitude of reasons, given that last year just kept throwing out punch after punch after punch with no signs of let up. And so that kind of hindered my ability to be in a good enough mental state to make videos. And unfortunately, that energy is being carried over as we start 2024. My family keeps saying that once we get past this hurdle and settle into the new house, things will get better, which I want to believe them. I really do. But just given everything that's been going on, it's been rather difficult for me to be my usual hopeful, cheerful, optimistic self. But lately, I've been more depressed, and oh god, my mind is blanking. Pessimistic. That's what it was. Yeah, I've been a bit of a downer for the last couple weeks, if you couldn't tell. Luckily, New Year's Eve was pretty good. It was mostly just a chill night, which was a reprieve, given the last couple of New Year's Eves were ruined for a multitude of reasons. I'm not going to talk about them in this video because they don't really deserve to be here. But like I said, my birthday is coming up, and we can't even be in in this house for that, and it's gonna be a milestone birthday for me, as I'm gonna be 25 on Monday, and the fact that we can't even be here for my 25th birthday, it's devastating. It really is. It's if you couldn't tell, if you couldn't tell, I'm not doing this scripted. I just plugged my webcam and microphone in, turned on my computer, and just hit start recording in OBS, because this has been a video, like I said, I've wanted to make for a couple days, but I just haven't had the time to do it because of my family moving stuff to get ready to move into the new house, and we're almost out of time. We're almost out of time, and we have a snowstorm coming this weekend, so that's just going to make things all the more difficult with getting things sorted. Fortunately, the snow will be hitting after we move in, so could have been worse. Knock on wood. Very much knock on wood. But I don't know what else I don't know what else to say, because all I see are just empty boxes everywhere that I gotta fill up, and more stuff that I gotta put away after the fact. Pretty much as soon as I'm done recording and posting this video, I'm probably gonna be taking the rest of my setup apart. Such as taking the boom arm off, unplugging the webcam. I can see the box for it, as well as my mouse, my keyboard boxes. Up above me, there's the box for my for the pop filter. Got the USB hub box and my Xbox controller box, and then a box for my my mouse pad that I just got for Christmas. It's Logitech and desk mat. Like I said, Christmas went alright. About as well as it could be, given that it was the last Christmas that we were going to be spending in this house. Is there anything noteworthy that I can... I mean, well, like I said, I have an Xbox controller box on there. It's one of the things that I got for Christmas. It was just a lot of small stuff that I got, like the Blu-ray, the entire series of Teen Titans on Blu-ray. That one included the Trouble in Tokyo movie, which I did not expect. So I'm very much happy about that. I finally got a copy of the Super Mario Bros. Movie on 4K Blu-ray. I've been wanting to get that for so long, and I finally have it, even though it just got added to Netflix back in November, but I wanted to have a physical copy of it. And I think this year I'm probably going to be collecting a lot more physical media, especially since, Best Buy, they're getting rid of physical media outside of video games, so fine. I don't have many plushies left in the house right now, but I did get a giant Snorlax plush from a friend of mine. And I also got Meowscarada as well, so I'm happy about that too. And I wanted to get Super Mario RPG for Christmas, but I kind of forgot to add it to my wish list, so gonna hope to get that for my birthday. You know what I mean? Shoot. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, content is probably gonna be, my pacing and overall structure is not my strong suit for this video. This is what I get for doing things unscripted. It's kind of it's weirdly nostalgic in a way, because some of my older videos, like oh god, anyone remember when I did the video on the Pokemon 20th Anniversary Edition new 3DS back in like early 2016. That video was unscripted. A lot of my unboxing videos were unscripted, and but never really did one of these kind of videos unscripted. The closest I can name of a modern video that I do unscripted were the solo episodes that I used to do on One Jenny Family. But I've kind of stopped doing those as those were difficult for me as the only person there, and you can only make a podcast episode so interesting with just one person for a half an hour. And a majority of my room is packed, but like my monitor, of course, still needs to get packed. I'm literally using my freaking monitor as to light up my face because I don't have any lights on either side of me to light up my face to make myself look presentable in videos. What else? Oh shoot. Man, my mind is just drifting off as I'm making this video, but like I said, I wanted to make this video as as the last video that I get to make in this house. I wanted to do this for pretty much the entire weekend. This was probably the best chance that this was my last chance to do it, because if I don't, then I'm gonna regret it later. I wanted to record other videos this week, like like power through Pokemon Infinity, and just have that entire game recorded, have the rest of that game recorded, so I can have a backlog to edit. But with all the noise that's been going on for the past week, it was just impossible. I had my hopes too high, and reality check came in, and it was awful. But lately, I got to, but I've been using my Xbox a lot more often lately, because I've been hanging out in my room a lot more, because normally I spend most of my days in the living room, but that was like one of the first rooms to get torn apart, because the entertainment center was gone, the couch is gone, the coffee table it's still there, it's just not in it's not where it should be. In fact, it's one of only 2 pieces of furniture that we still have in the living room. And I could just sit in that, but the living room is a mess, and my bedroom, it used to not be a mess, but now you kind of get a glimpse of what I have been dealing with. I'm probably not making any sense. This is just, again, what I get for rambling with no script at all. Like, literally the only bits of good news that I got, well, the only good bits, I should say, actually, that I got that happened to me this week were I can't really see on camera, but I got a new iPad for, it's like an early birthday present. It's the 11-inch iPad Pro for those wondering. I might I'm thinking about this now, mid-sentence, but maybe at some point this year I might create a second channel, because there's so many things that I want to make a video about, but they don't really fit all that well on this channel. Like, my channel is not large enough to warrant a second channel. I completely get it, and this is my channel, but I want my channel to be consistent of just Pokemon content, and yet there's still other videos that I want to make. Like, I think back to when I did that short about drawing Ash Ketchum for his final episode back in March of 2023. Yeah, I want to make like a full video about one of my drawings. I have an idea that I want to do, but I kind of gotta put that plan into motion and actually make the piece because I have not done that yet. I haven't even, but I have such an art backlog, so I should probably clear that out first, as well as a game backlog too. But yeah, because of the, back to the topic at hand, because the living room got stripped first, I've been hanging out in my bedroom a lot, and I could just use my iPad or just come to my desk and use my laptop to like consume YouTube and whatnot, but instead, I've been using my Xbox a lot more often. Just, again, watching YouTube and anime and whatnot. But I've also okay, I need to tell you guys about. I want to tell you guys about Cassette Beasts. Some of y'all probably heard about it. It's a monster catcher RPG, kind of like Pokemon, but I argue it has enough of its own uniqueness to let it stand on its own. Such a fantastic game. I highly, highly recommend it. Funny enough, one of my friends put a tweet out saying that she started Cassette Beasts as well, and that kind of gave me a little spark inside to go play it myself. And I'm like, okay, I should probably finish that. So that's kind of that's been like the one game I've been playing for the past week or so, and I'm pretty sure I'm nearing the end of it. It's been such an incredible game. I highly recommend it. But yeah, the other highlight of the week was the fact that I got to see one of my IRLs. I got to see Aiden this past week. It was kind of a last minute thing, but shout out to Aiden. He's been such an amazing friend and supporter throughout this whole thing. He and his partner got to help out for a bit earlier this week with packing stuff up and whatnot, and it's been like words cannot describe how thankful I am for both of them. Like, they were such a huge help for me with helping getting some stuff packed up, and it was just great to have them around to just talk and just get some stuff off my chest and whatnot, and just catch up and share some laughs. Like, it was very much something that I needed, and it just it felt good to get to see them again, to get to see both of them after however many months since I last seen them. So and I will be seeing them again for next weekend for as my family plans to take me out for my birthday dinner. So I am looking forward to that. We have some plans set, and hopefully things will go smoothly. We're coming up on 30 minutes in the video, and I'm honestly surprised I've kept up for this long, because I thought I was gonna be on camera for only like 20 minutes or so, and that would be it. But now I'm coming up on 30 minutes, and I still have things that I want to talk about. I might as well go back to last year, because there were some other good things that came out of last year, outside of last year being, like I said, the best year for my channel, with hitting 100 subs and then eventually 150 by the end of the year, which was outstanding. Again, thank you all for your tremendous support. It's been incredible. But of course, I got not only the Xbox Series X, but also my Steam Deck. You're kind of seeing it in the backdrop of some of my videos, especially from like September and onward, from March and onward. and that's been both have been amazing. So it's kind of funny that when I got my Steam Deck, I was using it a lot more to my Xbox, and right now it's kind of been the polar opposite because of cassette fees. It's largely because of cassette fees, actually, because I have it first on Xbox, and then I got it on Steam during the Steam Winter Sale. I also got I got to visit some places that have been on my bucket list for so long last year over the summer. Mainly the American Dream Mall, but more importantly, Six Flags Great Adventure. Both did not disappoint. Those were really cool places. I did make a vlog. I recorded a vlog for that trip. That was gonna serve as episode 3 of DS Week Adventures, but I wasn't exactly proud of the footage that I got. And when you have footage that you're not exactly proud of, then the video is just not going to be quite as good, even if it's an editing masterpiece. If you're not exactly proud of the raw footage that you recorded before you put the files into your computer, then it's kind of going to sour the mood when you go to edit it. At least that's how I feel. I don't know when DS Week Adventures is going to come back. But maybe at some point in 2024, I might bring it back. I gained some new interests last year as well. One of my friends got me. I think it was like the same friend who first tweeted about cassette fees. They largely got me into Precure. I didn't think I would get into it, but after seeing the first episode of Sword and Sky Precure, I was sold, and it's now one of my favorite anime. And that's kind of become one of my comfort shows, and it's very much needed for me, given the rough time that I'm going through at the moment. So, like the Christmas episode in particular, I've watched like 3 times already because it's just so heartwarming, and I just love it. It's one of my favorite shows ever, and the brain rot it's been strong. Like I started making headcanons like over the summer, and it's just it's so good. Like I'm personally not into a lot of the more adult oriented anime. There we go, such as like My Hero Academia, One Punch Man. Frick, what else? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. And just a lot of adult-oriented media as a whole don't really interest me all that much because they're either too bloody, too gory, or maybe a combination of both. Too intense, whether it be because of violence or horror, or just general dark stuff, or they're just too sexual. Like it's just it's weird. I'm 24 and I still ultimately prefer family-friendly media as opposed to adult-oriented one. And I think a lot of this is just because I have so many triggers, and a lot of adult-oriented media set off those triggers. So, which is why I hold on to stuff like Pokemon and Precure so much, because like I could still appreciate them to the fullest extent, to my heart's content, without thinking, oh, I wish it had. If only it had like this specific thing from an adult show or something like that. I don't know. I'm speaking nonsense. This is what I get for recording 5 of 11 at night. I think I should probably wrap up this video so that I can just toss this into DaVinci Resolve and do a quick edit. I might put some background music in. You will know if it does. Depending on yeah. I am blanking. I am exhausted physically and mentally. I just hope things turn around once this weekend comes to pass. I don't know if I'm even looking forward to my birthday, to be honest. Like, obviously my family will be home for it, and it will be coming off of the heels of a snowstorm. So, hey, snowy birthday. Even though it's been, even though this winter's been really dry on snow so far, but we're getting a decent dosage this weekend. So, I guess I'm happy about that, especially since I'm a snow lover. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap up this video. I apologize if this video was an absolute mess. It probably is. But like I said several times already, I just wanted to hop on camera to make one last video in this house and to have a video made to start off 2024. When will the next video be out? Who the hell knows? I don't know when the next video is going to go up. Would it be long form or a short? I really want to make more shorts this year. I have so many ideas for shorts that I want to make because I enjoy making them, and I do want to make them as part of my content schedule in some capacity. But until then, we still got this rough hurdle to get through. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to handle it because I'm so drained after everything, and we still have more to go. I need a break. I really need a break. I need rest. I need sleep. And I just want to be happy again. I just want peace and happiness. Those are the two main things that I want from 2024. And that this just shapes up to be a better year than 2023. That's like the bare minimum that I can ask for. And if it can do that, then this year will already be a winner in my book. But until then, I don't want to move, man. But until then, I'm losing my train of thought. Crap. But yeah, until then, expect no videos for the next week or so. I would love to do episode 100 of One Judy Family this month. But again, that will all depend on how good the internet will be once we move in. Fingers crossed that it will be good. Because I do miss streaming, even though I don't do a lot of streaming, especially since I stream from a gaming laptop that is connected to via Wi-Fi. You might be thinking, "Oh, just gonna be Ethernet." Try having a Zephyrus G14, which doesn't have an Ethernet port. I could get an adapter, and I might get one, but I have so many other things that have a bigger priority to be plugged in via Ethernet. I'm rambling on more than I probably should. But anyway, That's gonna do for me in this video then. I hope 2024 will be good to all of us. I very much need it. My family very much needs it. If you can leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos, that would be very much appreciated. As once I get back into the swing of things of making content, I hope to make not only more videos but better videos this year. Not sure how I'm gonna do it, but I'll think of something, and hopefully that something will be good, not just good, actually great. But until then, I want to thank you all for sticking with me until the end. If you made it this far, I owe you everything. Yeah. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time, whenever that might be, whether it be next week and a half or maybe even near the end of the month. I'll see you guys later. This is District 9900 signing off.